got that going there. Hit go live, and we're doing it. All right, day 7 started last week on Monday. Wait, does that mean today's day 7 or day 8? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, it's day 8. Oh well. Uh, um, we took a day off last week. All right, so there is. Let's review our. Is this the last full day? No, this was, right? No, yeah, this one. Okay. Um, okay, yeah, it's been 4 days. All right, so um, reviewing last tasks. Um, I was trying to look at some things. I ended up that really the only thing I um, got done was picking a local business and test out a website creation workflow. It was another busy day that day, but um, I did get that done, and it worked really well. Um, yeah, I don't really have much else to say other than that. I think it worked really well. Um, I have a website, maybe I'll show it later, to pitch to this local HVAC company. Some of the other stuff I'm interested in doing today, though, is I feel like I need to, well, let's just start creating our tasks. So we'll do this. We need to get this right here. It's such a good idea. I need to make sure that's done. Um, I definitely don't want to forget those. I think these will stay um, secondary tasks. I do. Oh, I didn't do that. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Um, primary tasks. Um, yeah. Let's see. Look into automated slash LLM driven social media. Well, open source social media uh, management tools. Um, there's a there's a few things that look potentially really really sweet. Then the other thing, honestly, I think one of the things needs to be, like I said, I made that website. I just need to pitch the guy, um, and I'm sure I'll get rejected, but we gotta start somewhere. That's been my big hang up is that I make things but I don't sell them. And if you make things that are helpful to people but you don't ever ask people if they want them, then they never have the opportunity to say yes. So I'm going to go ahead and add here. I'm not sure the best way to actually reach out to the guy. So I'm just going to call a cold pitch HVAC uh, contractor. So I guess the main problem here is there's a reason this guy doesn't have a website, so I have to convince him why it's a good idea to have one. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean that right there is looking like it's gonna be a pretty good day, and and, and honestly, with a cold pitching the HVAC contractor guy, um, I should probably also um run the website creation thing for some other businesses. But one thing I am really excited to do is to really dive into trying to build these other back-end services, which I plan on pitching people because I think for a decent number of people, they'll hear, oh, website, I already have one that kind of works well enough, or I don't really need a website. Um, but if I can pitch it as part of a package that helps uh, with retaining and getting customers and taking that sort of marketing stuff off their plate, then that's when it becomes a really beneficial thing. So I need to make sure I'm getting into that. So I actually have quite a bit of stuff I really need to get to today and tomorrow. I do need to do some cooperative compass things. I need to make sure I'm continuing to get bits of work into there. Um, yeah. So um, yes, let's do that. I just want to get to work on things. Um, how do I mute myself? Is it? Oh, it's that one. I see it blow my nose. I don't want y'all to hear it. The other stuff I've been trying to think about is how I keep myself on top of um, just the personal life things. I tend to get kind of consumed by like the need to things, and I forget the should do things, the things that are important to do. That really, in a lot of ways, are need tos as well, but can feel less important. Uh, so for me, the stuff like that is um, planning dates to take my wife out on, ensuring that my diet supports high energy levels throughout the day. I eat pretty well, but a lot of times I'll choose cheaper food just to try to be more budget friendly. And hopefully, as we get more success with this 10K thing, that'll make it easier um, to to afford the food that I know helps me have more energy. I did carnivore in the past, and it worked really well actually. And like every time it comes up, I tell people, that's the best I've ever felt. Um, so I would love to do that again. But anyways, oh, one thing I also need to look into is um, uh, didn't I write it down already? Oh yeah, there we go. Apparently it's pretty early. Let's look into this a little bit because I have these live streams and I want to be able to start putting them through let's just start um let's just look at GitHub. I've been trying to you know I'm still learning GitHub. I'm not as it's a fun place for me. I really enjoy looking around at the different things on Git on the different open source projects and stuff. It's really cool seeing the stuff that people are making. Um, so I'm pretty sure that's one that I'm interested in, but not yet. See, I'll start repositories. Um, I thought I started one recently for social media management stuff. Oh, that's one. I'm gonna open that. I wanna I wanna get that. This one's pretty cool. It just basically makes sure that your AI agents are succinct the responses, so you don't have to go through and just read a ton of stuff. Um, yeah, let's see. The AI agency. Oh, that's kind of cool. I should look into that, see if I can learn anything from there. So I've been trying to work on kind of designing out my business brain, so to speak, and I'm trying to do it in the way that you would design like an obsidian vault, but also like I don't know how to describe it, but I'm really excited to build it out. Explore this. Uh, okay, yeah, that's one. I'm pretty sure there's another one I saw. Oh, explore this. Is that the only one? Alright, I guess this is the only one. There's got to be other ones. So GitHub, social media management. Okay. So here's a handful of ones. Let's look at all these and decide which would be helpful because I need help doing this stuff. I'm not very good at it. We'll get there though. There's a reason I just forced myself to start doing it. I'm the kind of person that I will just never do it if I don't start. And I need to be okay with not being very good at it at first. Closest agent CLI for OpenClaw and other agents like amazing stuff. Uh, features. Whoa, what do I want? Can I just bring this in closer? There we go. Schedule and generate posts with AI. So two of them. Same thing. Okay. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Learn from analytics. Purchase posts from community members. Okay. Schedule your social media posts. Measure your work with analytics. Collaborate with team members. Okay. Perfect for automation with platforms. So it like works well with things. Nation and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I haven't looked into them into actually using them, but I have looked into them a little bit, but not to use them. Just seems like they do some cool stuff. What about this one? This one called Mixpost. They stand with Ukraine, I guess. Open source social media management you own. Design a streamlined social media operations and something like that. Okay, so that's great. What does it do? Allows users to craft and organize scheduled new content for times when the audience is most engaged and active. It's most user-friendly scheduling system. Ensures that content publishing is seamless and efficient. Um, Team collaboration is great and all, but I'm a solo guy, so I'm really not really. Highlighting features. Streamline social media account management. Bring all your social media accounts together in one place. There's smarter and more efficient management. That's great. Um, Analytics. Version. What does it look like here? Social accounts. kind of like the idea of this one so far. It says and other agents. So it is a Claude plugin, or it has a Claude plugin for it. So I bet, oh, skills, skill. Wait, am I not looking at this right? That doesn't seem like Claude then. Okay, here we go. So that's what they use for developing the tool, making sure Claude is helpful for developing it. Hmm. Okay. Let's check out this socioboard thing. Um, a lot of these, yeah, you can theoretically manage. I was working on this a while ago. Anyways, hmm. I was already setting this up. Where was I at with this? The the idea with this, where is this in Portuguese? Okay, okay, wait, like that over there. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is basically be able to automate clip creation so that I can set up social media management stuff with this platform. So that can be kind of done and out of the way. Because you want to automate wherever you can. Um, and this is where my ADHD tendencies are leading me right now. So that's what we're doing. Um, so what happens when I try to do web AI? Module not found, no module named radio. Is that an issue other people have run into with this? Well, what about this one? Does this one work? Is API usage required for this? No. Okay, so it can all be done locally. Clone the repo. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna, let's see. Yes, yes. Do that. All right. New folder. Continue. Call it shorts generator. Open the folder. Open in terminal. All right. Let's do this. So steps. Oh, wait. Actually, I can come back to here. Oh wait. Mission. You know what? Yeah. Oh, I love having um WSL in here. Just being able to have access to the shorts command is just, or not shorts, sudo command. That's nice. Okay, cd into. Yeah. So what's the next part? Oh, yeah, we need to create a virtual environment. So the Python thing. I dash. And then okay, sudo. Are we doing it? Done? I guess that will take a while. I feel like. Um, River Edmonton. What? Let me see what. I don't know why this isn't doing it. Yeah, it's not free. Okay, okay, full, full menu. Oh my goodness. Just do it. Nice. There's it here. Okay, okay. I don't know why it's. Uh, yeah, it's not doing it. Let's see. I can figure out why this isn't working. I don't know. Yeah, I've never ran into it just not creating virtual environment before. What's he doing? it not? Hmm. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm in troubleshooting mode. Let's see. Where.exe icon. Oh, there we go. So it has 3 different paths. And it looks good. Okay. We want it to be my name, users, my name, app data, app data. I really love those apps. Python. Yeah, yeah. It just keeps doing that thing where it's briefly popping up and not doing anything. I don't know what the issue there is. Okay. 2 and 3 by 10. I thought I got that package manager. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's probably it, honestly. Let me just temporarily move this folder to um, my documents folder where I don't have to deal with rewrite permissions and stuff. Now we'll open terminal. Apologies. So do we have one now? There we go. There we go. Then um, scripts activate. All right, sweet. There we go. And now we should do pip install dash requirements.txt. Very cool. And we need to set up hot and file. Okay. We'll start this out for now. We here that we're going to open with code and bring this over here. Going to do those couple of things. Shut that down. Boom. All right, so this is our .env example. We create a .env file and so we're going to be doing a local mode. Oh, well, maybe his code took a while before he got up there. I should look into that. I wonder if I'm trying to do too much right now that's not actually that important. I'll save that for later. Alright, cold pitch this guy. We'll do that later. Um, probably towards. I don't know. I don't know what actually the best time. Um, oh, I'm trying to sign in flop right now. Um, figuring. I'm trying to think about the stuff that has the biggest impact on building revenue. It's building things um, for these businesses, while selling things to these businesses. But I need to have things to sell. So I had this conversation with Bob, and yeah, and I figure that the best way to get things going is to start with the missed call thing, the missed call text back thing. And it sounds like the way that we do this, so we call it telephony-based architecture, where we provision a tracking number. What does that even look like? So we use things like um, Twilio, yes, what else one here trying to set. So the other options include um, Linux, and there's SignalWire. So products, so the whole provision a tracking number for the business. I need to learn a bit about this stuff. Yes. Phone numbers. Get started for free. God. I keep seeing the term 10 DLC. I need to figure out what is 10 DLC. Oh, 10-digit long code. So we're official phone numbers. So I just higher messaging volumes for marketing transactions. Not sure compliance with the carrier language. Or yeah. Um, okay. Starts at $1.15 a month. That'll need to be baked in the pricing. Yeah, let's view pricing. What does this look like? Start for free, pay as you go. Nice. I appreciate usage-based pricing. Uh, conversation. Because theoretically, I'm working towards building out a number of different um, operations where I have different numbers that are acting as primary contact points for these businesses. And when people try calling them, if it misses this number, or if it does connect with the number, then it forwards a call to the contractor's phone, which is nice because it can kind of separate personal from business a bit for them. But also then we're able to, since it's being handled on a sort of software defined level, with a with a number that we control, we don't have to worry about stuff like setting up apps in on the phone and trying to figure out like hopefully it's an Android phone and so we can use API and or connection with the Android API and all that stuff. So instead, what we do here is yeah, we do it this way. Enterprise knowledge, conversation. I need to, yeah. Um, I guess, yeah. Advanced voice AI for natural conversations. I don't think people really want that. To be honest, I really don't. Send and receive RCS messages. That is what we're wanting to do. Um, hmm. Well, SMS messages. Yeah, the new RCS stuff has actually caused some frustrations for me. Um, okay. So, like communications, uh, SIP trunking, yeah, builder tool. Right, so Twilio's got some cool stuff. Let's check out these other ones. Infrastructure for real-time agents. Wow. Um, ugh. I mean, this right here is what we're wanting, right? Voice API. So powerful voice API features. We've got speech to text. Um, all that's nice, but we don't need anything that complicated. Okay. Uh, some good research here. Um, I still think I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna have to see how this bakes out as I'm working on it. Um, I also wanted to look into. I'm not gonna worry about. We're not gonna worry about talking about it. I'm getting the ADHD thing going on where I'm excited about a bunch of different stuff. Okay, but here's what we're gonna do. We're going to um, say that my so make a new category. Today tasks. These are the ones I want to get today, for sure today. We're gonna cold pitch the guy. Not sure if it's gonna be call or text, but we'll do one or the other. Um, we're going to start making a software service for contractors. We just have to start. We have to get started on one of them. Research is great. Got to start making something. Um, and then we need to. My friend offered to do marketing or stuff for Cooperative Compass. I need to just make that happen, which means we need to figure out how to make Cooperative Compass emails for other people. So I think that's it. Those are the three that I need to like make sure that I do today. Simple, great start, and we go from there. One thing I haven't done yet, I need to write in my bullet journal for today. Um, yeah, I've been trying to, let's see, is 27th. Haven't missed a day yet since we started. Part of all this is that I built out an accountability contract for myself. I really have put myself into conditions where I think I just won't stop until we accomplish this goal. Sometimes you really have to uh, kind of take a burn the boats approach in this accountability contract. I won't go into the details of it publicly, but like I really have set up a system in which I'm not going to stop until I'm done. I just know myself. For me, I've burned the boats. I'm going until this is done. And the accountability contract is in place until I make $10,000 a month. So we gotta go at it. Um, but one of my daily minimums is that I bullet journal every day. And that's defined as writing down the date and writing something that I'm grateful for. Um, what's something I can be grateful for today? Hmm. Sometimes I get torn. Do I want to be specific? Do I want to be broad? I'm grateful for energy. Just being in a state where I feel like I can do things. It feels really good. Um, there are a couple of tasks. They're non-business tasks that I could write down for today. Let's see. I think it's good for someone who spends as much time on computers as I do to get like just getting some pen and paper. Keeps you grounded in reality. So you write down this other one. Hold on. Pen needs to work with me. Okay. Um, I think that's a good start for today. Yep. I'm gonna, I think I'm just gonna stop streaming for now. I'm going to get into, oh, Someone messaged me a while ago. I guess the restream chat is not capturing everything like I thought it would. That's okay. Um, I had someone messaged me a while. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, let's be done for today. And I'm going to get, well, I need to start my day job here in just a few minutes.